All right, today on the Lincoln Ware Show, we had Charlie Winburn in talking about his plan for tax amnesty to businesses and individuals that owe back taxes to the city, plus parking tickets. He could bring in millions if council goes along with
small businesses. But believe it or not, there's approximately $118 million that is owed the city of Cincinnati. So today I propose that we have a 60-day second chance tax amnesty program, that we implement that, number one, to help small businesses first, and then to help the citizens of Cincinnati that if they have parking tickets or what have you. Can I read this list real quick?
Go ahead.
Here's the list right now. There are citizens that owe the city earnings and corporate income tax $16 million. So guess what we would do through this initiative? And a lot of these are businesses. What we would do to help grow these businesses is we would forgive them of all of their penalties and their interest. And say, for example, your taxes were $4,000. That was your principal. Right. But as a result, it's now up to $10,000.
With interest and
all
penalties.
that. So what we would do is actually forgive you of $6,000, and all you have to do is pay
the original, what you originally owed.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this helps businesses, small businesses.
And I'm sure they would like to jump on that.
Yes, they're doing it in other cities. Fort Lauderdale, Birmingham, Newark, New Jersey. Here's also parking violations. There's $8 million in $8.8 million in parking violation fees. So what we'd like to do there, guess what? There's one guy in one city had $10,000 parking fee. So with our amnesty program, they had one where he got 75% reduction. If we give a 50% reduction here, then guess what happens?
They're going to pay?
They pay $5,000. Yeah. And then, of course, the fire department has outstanding $71 million public service. Listen to this right now.
Wait, you said the fire department is what's outstanding?
Well, they have in some fees, I guess these are probably fire alarm fees
and
$71,000.
They sometimes charge you if they take you to the hospital, too.
Well, listen to that. Well, we got one here. Listen to this. On emergency medical services for 2009 to 2010, $4.1 million outstanding. EMS, Emergency Medical Services, for 2008 is $4.2 million, and the current emergency medical is $7.1 million. Yeah, so guess what we would do there? All these individuals that got this service, say if you give them a 50% discount. So say if your fee is $400, guess what? You only pay $2. So this will help. Also, active lease, something here with the recreation, $10 million due there, for a total of $118 million.
That's a lot of money.
But this initiative is really a job creation initiative that I'm going to bring in today to help stimulate and promote small business.
So you're saying if they could get rid of their tax liens and all that stuff, then they would create jobs and hire people.
There you go.
And I have a hard time seeing any council member voting no against that. Plus, we talked about the Cincinnati Bengals, the hapless Bengals.
I think the guys, they're looking at what we're all looking at. You know, you can put it on a sheet of paper, and in 9 games, and you know, we've had it over here, 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 you know, and so it's not, you know, one thing. And so we gotta, you know, so that's my responsibility to figure out how to get it all right, so they can enjoy a big win, and it's a big week for it, and maybe it's what we need, you know, and but because of that, that's, you know, they all understand that you know what, maybe I haven't quite got my job done as well as I could. Or, you know, as I tell all the time, you know, when you're in the NFL, your good players need to go win the games for you. And I think that's what, you know, has got to happen.
Should we get Cam Newton if he's available during the draft? I hope not. I don't want to ruin his career. He's got a great future ahead of him. Don't come here to the Bengals, please. More on that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock on the Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.